नम सर्वेभ्यः अद्वैतचिन्तनवर्गे सर्वेषां स्वागतम्। ध्यानम्। ॐ वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ओम नमः परमऋषिभ्यो नमः परमऋषिभ्यः। चन्दु महोदय शान्तिमन्त्रं वदतु।
आं महोदय। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः।
धन्यवादः महोदय। अपरोक्षानुभूति प्रथमं शङ्कराचार्यकृत ध्यानश्लोकं ललिता भगिनी पठितुम् इच्छति वा? ललिता भगिनी अस्ति वा?
अस्मि महोदय।
रैट्।
श्रीहरिं परमानन्दम् उपदेष्टारमीश्वरम् व्यापकं सर्वलोकानां कारणं तं नमाम्यहम्।
धन्यवादः भगिनी। अत्र प्रथम ध्यानश्लोकस्य उपोत्कादरूपेण विद्यारण्यमुनिना कृतं श्लोकं परिसमाप्य अत्र विवरणं कथमस्ति इति पश्येम। प्रथमम् अस्ति प्रथमपरिच्छेदं तत् शोभा भगिनी पठितुम् इच्छति वा?
आं महोदय। अत्रेयं प्रक्रिया पदार्थो द्विविधः आत्मानात्मा चेति तत्रात्मा द्विविधः ईश्वरो जीवश्चेति एतावपि द्विविधौ शुद्धाशुद्धबोधात् तत्राशुद्धौ मायाविद्योपाधित्वेन भेदव्यवहारहेतु शुद्धौत्वा भेदव्यवहारहेतु तथा नात्मापि त्रिविधः कारणसूक्ष्मस्थूलभेदात् एतदेव त्रयमितव्यवह्रियते। एवं चिज्जडरूपवैलक्षण्यात्तमः प्रकाशयोरिव विभक्त्योरुभयोरात्मानात्मनोरविवेक एव बन्धकारणं तयोर्विवेकस्तु मोक्षकारणमिति मोक्षकारणमिति पदच्छेद करणीयं वा?
See, you should read with the padachedam only. Then you don't have to do that twice. Thing.
That is true.
And second thing is that when you do the padachedam, the reading itself, then the meaning also will become clear. This is how we have to read a shastra. We don't read the shastra as a compound sentence. Samastapadam.
Okay.
We should not read. Samastapadam will be Samastapadam, but Sandhi Karyam where we should Vichedam
कृत्वा एव पठनीयं।
कृत्वा एव पठनीयम्। पठतु पदच्छेदं कृत्वा।
अत्र इयं प्रक्रिया पदार्थो इत्युक्ते पदार्थः द्विविधः आत्मात् आत्मात् किल तत्र आत्माः अत्र आत्मा इति अस्ति अनात्मा आत्मा अनात्मा च इति तत्र आत्मा द्विविधः ईश्वरः जीवः च इति एतावपि एताः अपि अस्ति वा तत्र एतौ अपि द्विविधौ शुद्ध अशुद्ध भेदात् तत्र अशुद्धौ माया अविद्यः न अविद्यौ उपाधित्वेन माया अविद्यौ उपाधित्वेन अविद्या उपाधित्वेन क्षम्यतां भेद व्यवहारहेतु तत्र हेतु इत्युक्ते कारणम् इति भेद व्यवहार हेतु शुद्धौ शुद्धत्व भेद व्यवहार हेतु
शुद्धातु अभेद व्यवहार हेतु शुद्धौ तु अभेद व्यवहार हेतु
अस्तु शुद्धौ तु अभेद व्यवहार हेतु तथा अनात्मा अपि त्रिविधः कारण सूक्ष्म स्थूल भेदात् एतत् एव शरीरत्रयम् इति व्यवह्रियते एवं चित् जड रूप
वैलक्षण्यात्
तमः अस्तु अस्तु चित् जड रूप वैलक्षण्यात् तमः प्रकाशयोः इव विभक्त्योरुभयोर् अस्तु विभक्तयोः उभयोः आत्मानात् मनोः तत्र किमस्ति विभक्तयोः उभयोः
द्विवचनमस्ति विभक्तयोः उभयोः आत्मानात्मनोः अविवेक
आत्मानात्मनोः तत्र आत्मात् आत्मनोः अस्ति वा
नो आत्मा अनात्मा
आत्मा अनात्मानोः अविवेकः क्षम्यताम् अविवेकः एव बन्धकारणं तयोः विवेकः तु अत्र तयोः विवेकः तु मोक्षकारणम् इति दिक् इत्युक्ते तत्र दृश् इति किल
this is here it is an avyaya in the form of enough
अस्तु
to show enough मोक्षकारणम् इति I mean तयोर् विवेकस्तु मोक्षकारणम् इति दिक्
तत्र दिक् इति धकार महाप्राण नास्ति किल दिक् इति दिक् शब्दः भवति वा दिक् इस्
दिक् has got one is a direction so you can take as an instruction for a direction that is the direction in which moksha karanam that also you can otherwise you can take it as that is enough that direction is enough or that is enough no
astu I have a doubt this eta vapi how is the sandhi form there
etau api
etau astu क्षम्यताम् अस्तु
औकार एकार आकार
आम् सत्यम् एचोयवयवः सत्यम्
yeah so this paragraph we have studied the first as this thing but I'll summarize it atra iyam prakriya so this is the prakriya for the purpose of understanding what is bandha karanam and moksha karanam. Prakriya padartho divida atma anatmaha. Tatra atma dividaha ishvara jivaha. Etau api, even these two are dividau shuddha ashuddha vedat. Ishvara api shuddha ashuddhatva, jivatvam api shuddha ashuddha. Tatra ashuddhau maya avidya ubaditvena. Tatra ishvarasya avidya ashuddhatvam mayaya, jivasya ashuddhatvam avidya upadhitvena. Dvayo api upadhi. See, maya is also an upadhi, avidya is also upadhi. As we explained in the first session, it is an instrument for becoming Ishvara. When he controls the maya, he becomes the controller. Otherwise he has no guna, nirgunaha. And jiva, what happens is, jiva is a creation. So avidya is, because it is produced out of maya, maya has avidya, avidya, ajnanam, is all the same terms which is used in Advaita. So jivatvam avidyatvena bhavati. Otherwise there is no jivatvam. Jivatvam is because of avidya, and avidya is what? Is vyashti maya. Samashti maya, vyashti maya is avidya, samashti maya is the real maya which is controlled by Ishvara. So okay, idu ubaditvena, because it's being used, it has effect on the jiva, because jiva is a product, whereas Ishvara, it doesn't have an effect, but he is a controller of it. Because of that, Veda Vyavahara, there is, because of that, Ishvara is separate and jiva is separate, iti Vedam, tat karanena hetu, tat karanena vyavahriyate. Shuddhau tu, now this one, that is the most important thing. Tatra paramatma tu shuddhatvam. Shuddhau tu abeda vyavahara hetu. In that, because the moment Ishvara is in a shuddha form, nirguna form, that is abeda vyavahara. So there is no vyavaharam in that situation. Then tada anatma api trivida. Now there are two words here used. One is the jivaha, one is here he is saying anatma. Now the two words are not same. Jiva is it with, as Nayana has asked, is it with Chaitanya, whereas anatma is karana sula sushma bedat trividaha. So all jada vastu is called anatma. That is why atma anatma vivekam is required for Advaita Siddhi. So karana sushma sula bedat, all these attributes like maya, avidya, atma, anatma, jiva, ishvara, karana, sushma, sula, it's are all technical terms introduced to understand our experience, like how somebody has to explain how the dream is happening. Same way, what is happening in a waking state, why this is happening, to explain or to give a logical or a practical prakriya. That is why this division is being done. Etadeva shariratrayam iti vivahriyate. So shariratrayam is three iti karana sushma stula sharira vedattena vivahriyate. So karana sharira is the sushupti sharira, sushma sharira is the dream, and stula sharira is vyavahara sharira, jagrat. Evam chit jada rupa vailakshanyat. And this is because of what? Chit jada rupa vailakshanyam. There is a chit and jada. There are bifurcation of where the chit is functioning and where jada rupatvam is working. Now what is chit is where you find chetana. That area is called chit, and jada is where Without Chaitanyam, it is called Jada. Now, if it has come from, everything has come from Maya, from Ishvara, how can there be relation? Just as Jiva has got Chaitanyam and Jiva has got a Shariram, after the Shariram, Chaitanyam leaves the body, is called a Jada Sharira. Same way, everything in the world also has got Chit Jada Rupa Vailakshanyam. Sorry. Now, imagine a situation, a daytime, when sunlight is falling on the entire surface of the earth. There are spots or objects like broken mirror or a water body or a shining surface where sunlight can be reflected. But there are other places where sunlight is not being reflected. Now, when you reflect the sunlight, that sunlight is reflected and it falls on somewhere else. So there is supposed to somewhere which sunlight is traveling from sun to that spot and then returning to somewhere else. Whereas in the case of Jada, it doesn't happen. It gets, because displayed in the sunlight. That's all. Same way, when the Chaitanya gets reflected in the Buddhi, Mana, Ahangara, Chitta, this thing, and our Chit Rupam, which is a Sakshi for the Ahangara, Buddhi, Mana, that Chit is called the Chaitanya. And it is just like that piece from where the reflection is taking place. Now, when the reflection doesn't take place, even that becomes a Jada. The mirror in the night doesn't have a reflection. So the mirror itself has become a Jada. No? Like that, the Chaitanya, when the reflection of the awareness stops from the Chit, it also becomes Jada. And that is, but as we all know, everything is enlightened by the same sunlight. So some we call it as non-reflective, some we call it as reflective, but both are being seen in the same sunlight. Of same way here, everything is being known in the knowledge of awareness. That awareness, since it is happening in the Chit, we think it is Chaitanya. And because of that, there is prana, and from prana there is Ichcha Shakti and Kriya Shakti. Because of that, there is movement. Same way, there are organs or organisms in the surface of the earth which can show the Chaitanyatvam in their action, and where there may not be this like a stone or a thing, what you call the inert material which is lying on the surface of the earth is not showing the light. But that doesn't mean the sunlight is not falling on them. They don't have the capacity to reflect it. Same way, in the Sharira also, the Chit can reflect it, and when the Chit becomes non-reflective, the Sharira becomes Jada. And how it is? Tama prakashayoriva vibhaktayor ubhaya atma anatma aviveka. Now, Tama prakasham, as I told you, the sunlight and the darkness. Vibhaktaha means separated. Ubayoho, between the two. Atma anatma vivekam. That is why we have the avivekam of Atma and Anatma avivekam. Tat eva bandha karanam. That knowledge that there is a Chaitanyam in human beings or organisms, animals and trees, but there is no Chaitanya in the stones and the other things, that bifurcation of awareness because of the motions which we see is the reason why aviveka. Tat eva bandha karanam. Tayor vivekastu moksha karanam ididik. From that tayoho, in anatma vivekayoho, vivekastu moksha karanam. Aviveka can be removed only by viveka. So all our problems on the life or our experiences or the confusion and the identification with the body and following that all the aham, mama and likes and dislikes, ichha, kama, dvesham, everything is because of this bifurcation, that we are dividing them as is aham and idam. That bifurcation, tayoh, for that to be removed, vivekah eva moksha karanam. Okay, this is the first paragraph which we had completed. I just ran through it again. Now this is the next paragraph. Vamshi Bhagini, can you read it?
Mahoday, I'll try it up. Okay. Tatra tavat.
You can split the padachedam krutva paditu. Then it becomes easy for you to understand, as well as we don't have to do it again.
If I'm doing it wrong, just stop me there, Mahodaya.
Right.
So, tatra tavat aham shabdena dehatraya vishishtatvena इति भवत् समस्तपदं भवति किल तत्र देहत्रयविशिष्टत्वेन अशुद्धः जीवः अस्यैव आकृष्टत्वात् अस्तु अस्यैव अकृष्टत्वात् तं नमामि तं माया तत्कार्यहन्तृत्वेन
माया तत्कार्यहन्तृत्वे अपि.
ओके, माया तत्कार्यहन्तृत्वे अपि. अस्तु, इस् इट् ओके महोदय?
कार्यहन्तृ इस् वन्, कार्यहन्तृ इस् समस्तपदम्.
ओ, कार्यहन्तृ इस् समस्त. अस्तु, माया तत् कार्यहन्तृ हन्तृत्वे हन्तृत्व अपि
हन्तृत्वे अपि
तदा आश्रयभूतत्वेन सर्वकारणं
वेदान्तभूतेन आश्रयभूतत्वेन
that's what I think I told that only. तदा आश्रयभूतत्वेन तद्. Oh, tadva. Astu. Astu. Oh, it can be broken as tada also, right? Like
it can be broken also said, but the correct breaking is tat takarasya dakara bhavati.
Satyam. Astu. Tad ashrayabhutattvena sarvakaranam vedanta prasiddham ishwaram etasya eva sarvotkrushtatvat namami namaskaromi आत्मत्वेनानु अनुसन्धामि इत्यर्थः. अस्तु, स्व आत्मत्वेनानु अनुसन्धामि इत्यर्थः. अस्तु, सम्यक् वा महोदय?
स्वात्मत्वेन अनुसन्दधामि इत्यर्थः.
अनुसन्दधामि, क्षम्यताम्, अनुसन्दधामि इत्यर्थः. तस्य एव सर्वोत्कृष्टत्वेनानु अनुसन्धानयोग्य अस्तु, I'll break it. सर्वोत्कृष्टत्वेन योग्यत्वं भवति. योग्यत्वम् आहा. ओहो, अस्तु, इट्स् अ निपात वा? आहा इस् अ निपात. अस्तु अस्तु. श्रीहरिम् इति श्रियं ददानमित्यतः किं भवति तत्र? ददानम्
इत्यर्थः.
ददानम् इत्यर्थः. यदि आश्वास यद्वा अस्तु, यद्वा स्वाश्रयत् स्व आश्रयतया.
That is one word. That is one word. Swashrayataya.
स्वाश्रयतया. अस्तु. श्रूयते स्वीक्रियते प्रलय सुषुप्तादौ. स्वीक्रियते प्रलय सुषुप्त्यादौ. अस्तु. सर्वभूतैः इति श्रीर्जीवत्वोपाधि भूता अविद्या. That's one word.
जीवत्व उपाधिभूता अविद्या तम्.
अस्तु. ताम्. अस्तु. हरति आत्मज्ञानप्रदानेन नाशयति इति श्रीहरिः तं यदा. it's broken as yada yatva okay yatva स एव. अस्तु. यदा वा सः yes that is a visargalopah bhavati. That's right. Okay. yatva saha eva sarvadishthana tatra taya. How do you break this, Mahodaya? sarvadishtanataya shrihi ityuchyate. shrihi eva harihi tam nanu kim anena vidyat
avidya tatkarya.
nanu kim anena avidyat karyaharane
avidya tatkarya harane.
avidya tat karyaharane netya na
karanena iti.
Astu. It's a huge word. Okay. Karanena haranena. No, I just got lost. Vidya tat karya haranena. Astu. Karya haranena takara asti kila Mahodaya. Haranena tatra vidya tat karya haranena. That how come it become takara there?
Tat karanena tyashankya. Karanena tya iti ashankya.
Haranena, there should be one more na.
Haranena iti ashankya.
Astu.
Naka akara ikara becomes guna, no? So ne, it becomes ne.
No, that's right. iti ashankya. haranena iti ashankya. Kshamyatam. Astu. harane iti ashankya. Haranena. There is no ne. No, I got it.
So can you read the split the word from the beginning? Nanu.
Yes. Nanu kim anena vidya tat. Sorry. Tam kim anena avidyat karya haranena ityashakyam.
Shankya. Bhagini, it is like this. Nanu kim anena avidya tatkarya haranena iti ashankya.
It's easy once we break it, but the first time probably should give it as a gruhakarya. We will finish it and get it because it's taking a bit of time. Astu, I'll try finish it. Parama purushartha praptihi bhavati iti suchayitum tasya paramananda rupatamaham. Rupatam aha paramanandamiti paramo vinashitva.
Parama avinashi.
Parama avinashitva निरतिशयत्वात्
त्वाभ्याम्
अस्तु ओके त्वाभ्याम् उत्कृष्ट अस्तु परम परम परम
अविनाशित्वनिरतिशयत्वाभ्याम्
अस्तु परम निरतिशयत्वाभ्याम् उत्कृष्टः अस्तु आनन्दः सुखविशेष
तद्रूपं
रकार देर् अस्तु सुखविशेषः तद्रूपम् इत्यर्थः अस्तु महोदय क्षम्यताम् it's actually we are not used to text this way, right? So it takes a bit of time, but we just get some 2 minutes.
Why I have broken this and written the meaning and all in the next pages. But why I'm making this thing is that I have given you these texts from the beginning, because this is still continuing from the first sloka.
Yes, that's right. That's right. I know. So no problem.
And there was a special request from Shobha, and also that we should be able to read shastras our own to understand.
No problem.
So now this initial stages I am using this so that you get the feel of how to break the words and read a shastra.
Right. We'll try to.
It is nothing that you are doing wrong, but since you don't have practice, there is chance that you will not make the padas correctly.
Right.
But once you know the terms, the technical terms, then it is easy to break also.
Right. Sorry, it took a bit long.
No, it's okay. It's the way to doing, because others also would have definitely understood how the breaking is being done. Okay, now I'll read it once before I go to the next page, where I've taken individual parts and then explained it. Tatra tavat aham shabdena देहत्रय विशिष्टत्वेन अशुद्धः जीवः अस्य एव अकृष्टत्वात् तं नमामि तं माया तत्कार्यहेतृत्वे अपि तदाश्रयभूतत्वेन सर्वकारणं वेदान्तप्रसिद्धम् ईश्वरम् एतस्य एव सर्वोत्कृष्टत्वात् नमामि नमस्करोमि. That is the first part of it. Swatmatvena anusandadami ityartha. Namaskaromi tasya artha asti swatmatvena anusandadami ityartha. Tasya eva sarvotkrushtatvena anusandana yogyam aha Sriharim iti. So anusandana yogyam kasmin asti Sriharim asti iti krutva Sriharim iti अनुसंधान योग्यत्वम आह. श्रीहरिम इति श्रियम हरि इति इत्युक्ते श्रियम ददानम इत्यर्थः. श्रियम मीन्स मोक्षम, श्रियम ददानम इत्यर्थः. यत् वा स्वाश्रयतया श्रीयते स्वीक्रियते प्रलय सुषुप्तादयौ सर्वभूतैः इति श्रीः जीवत्व उपाधिभूता अविद्या तं हरति आत्मज्ञानप्रदानेन नाशयति इति श्रीहरिः तं यत् वा सः एव सर्वाधिष्ठानतया श्रीः इति उच्यते. श्रीरेव हरिः तम्. ननु किम् अनेन अविद्या तत्कार्य हरणेन इति आशंक्य परमपुरुषार्थप्राप्तिर्भवति इति सूचयितुं तस्य परमानंद रूपताम् आह. तस्य परमानंद रूपताम् आह. परमानंदम इति परम अविनाशित्व निरतिशयत्वाभ्याम् उत्कृष्ट आनंदम सुख विशेषस्तत्रूपम् इत्यर्थः. That is how it is, this thing reading it. Now the first part is tatra tavat aham shabdena dehatraya visishtattvena ashuddha jivah asya eva akrishtatvad tam namami tam maya tat karya handritve api तदाश्रय भूतत्वेन सर्वकारणं वेदान्त प्रसिद्धं ईश्वरं यस्य एव सद्वोत्कृष्टत्वात् नमामि नमस्करोमि स्वात्मत्वेन अनुसन्दधामि इत्यर्थः. Here the word is the I, aham shabdena Sri Harim Pranavatya. In that Sri Harim Pranavat nama aham is the word is there. So that aham word is now being why it is namami, vaya aham namami, Sri Harim namami. Kim karanena Sri Harim namami iti vistrutam asti atra. Here the word I denote the threefold impure body called Jiva prostrating to Ishvara, who is superior, even though the destroyer of the cause of creation and the dependency for the created and exalted by Vedanta Prasiddham as a reason, hence his superiority. By identification as individual self, I am self-enquiring that. Now, if you look at the word from that, aham shabdena dehatraya visishtatvena ashuddha jivaha. So aham is standing for dehatraya ashuddha jivaha. Asya eva akrishtatvad tam namami. Akrishtatvad means impurity. Tasya eva akrishtatvad, because of the ashuddhatvad, tam namami, tam kim Sriharim namami. Srihari कीदृशम् अस्ति? माया तत्कार्य हेतुत्वे अपि तद आश्रयभूतत्वेन सर्वकारणं वेदान्त प्रसिद्धम् ईश्वरम्. Because Ishvara here, Srihari is karya hantritve, even though he is the one destroying the karana. Srishtistaidi laya, karanam is being hantrit, is Srihari only. Tabi tada ashraya bhudatvena, for that ashraya, that avidya maya, for the maya destruction, ashraya is on the Vedanta Prasiddham Ishwaram, and he is also Sarva Karanam. So because of he is the Karanam, he only can remove the Karya Hantrik. So only a mud can remove the pot from the pot shape by becoming mud again. Same way, the avidyatvam which is there in the jiva is being removed by the Vedanta Prasiddha Sarvakaranam and Vivekam. So that is it. Etasya eva sattvotkrushtatvad namami namaskaromi. Because of that, Vedanta Prasiddham Ishwaram eva sarvotkrushtatvam. Namami namaskaromi swatmatvena anusandadami. Now I have no access to Ishvara, but Vedanta is telling what is the truth behind it. Avidya karanam kim, tasya hanta kim. So here that karya hantra is in the form of knowledge. Upadeshtaram Ishwaram, which is coming later. So karya hantra is karya karanasya karanam karyatvena bhavati. So karyam, when it is to be removed, the karanam, it has to become the karanam. So that karanam is there in the jiva also. That viveka is being given by the Vedanta Prasiddham Ishwaram nama. Tat karanena swatmatvena anusandadami. Because of that, then I am inquiring into myself, swatmat. So that inquiry is the reason which I am doing that. So I am namaskaromi Sri Harim not as a external Ishvara, but as the remover of avidya within myself. Tam Ishwaram aham navami. Tasya eva utkrishtatvena anusandana yogyatvam aha Srihari iti shriyam dadanam isya. Ityartaha. By his superiority and fit for self-enquiry makes him known as Srihari, Shriyam means muktim, meaning well-being, free from bondage. Tam dadanam ityarth. That he is the beholder of mukti. The mukti here, this needs a bit of explanation. Actually speaking, mukti is something which people always mistake it as something to be achieved. Now, it is, I told you that example of asukam and sukam. So when you want to remove asukam, your natural state is sukam, sukhavastha eva. Asukam is by the invasion of some disease from outside, and removing that disease, you don't acquire sukam separately, because your surupa is sukham surupam eva. Because asukha goes, then you feel better and you feel that okay, sukhatum apnoti, aham sukham apnomi. That feeling comes within us that okay, I have felt become. Same way, the avidya karanatvena jivatvam iti adhyastha. I am thinking I am the jiva, and aham idam prapancham and aham iti, all these are dehatrayam sharir sthula sushma karana shariratvena chit jada rupatvena. Everywhere we are bifurcating that aham and idam, and because of that is cause for that is avidya, and avidya is karanam from him. Maya is the cause for all this avidya. So the moment he takes back the maya, asugat nashayati chet sugam yat bhavati. Just as how the asugam, when it is removed or the illness is removed, our state of happiness returns. Same way, when the avidya is removed from the swatma sthita ishwarena, we are removed from the avidya which is today tormenting us in our day-to-day life. In this thing, yat na swashrataya shriyate svikriyate pralaya sushupti adau sarva bhutaihi iti shri. Now he is explaining Shri Hari. The words are two. Now Hari harati, avivekam harayati. So harati is a Shri Hari word is being explained. Now what is the word Shri? Yat na swashrataya shriyate svikriyate. Shriyate means svikriyate. So ashrayataya, by his own choice he is svikriyate. What? Pralaya sushupti. Pralayam for the jagat and sushupti for the individual. So jiva jagat. So he svikriyate pralayam sushupti adi sarva bhudai, in every creation. Iti Shri. So Shri is here explained as the one shriyate svikriyate is the meaning which is given here. Jivatva upadibhuta avidya tam harati. So jivatvatena upadibhuta avidya tam harati. So tam means upadi and avidya both. Upadi bhuta avidya. So you have to remove the avidya as well as upadi, because the cause of our jivatva is the upadi and avidya. Tam harati. How? Atmajnana pradanena nashayati iti. So atmajnanam, what is our real nature, is being explained or shining within us, because of which avivekam, which is tama prakasha viruddhatvad vidya tasya nasham bhavati chet upadi vi nashyate. So upadi is because of avidya. So avidya, when it is gone, the upadi is also gone. It is just that when the gold is gone, the ornament is gone, the upadi of the name and shape, or the mud as a pot and other products of mud, the avidya is the reason why we are giving that the name of ornament nama rupam or for the same gold. But if you remove the gold, then the nama rupa cannot exist. Or if the nama rupa is superimposed on the gold is told as a knowledge, then also you don't have to remove the gold. Then also we will know the mud is made of pot, the pot is made of mud and the ornaments are made of gold. So that jnanam will remove our confusion that it is ornament and it is the vikaram of the gold as ornament or vikaram of the mud as a pot. Vacharampanam vikaro namadeyam. Mrittikatyeva satyam. Mrit is the only truth. All this thing is vakalampanam, a dependency on the nama. So tat adav sarvabhutai iti Shri. That is the reason for Shri. And here that Shri, which has accepted the shariratvam, tam harati atmatjnana pradhanena. Because of that, Shri and Hari is a muktidata. Shri is the one who has accepted the cause for the jivatvam and jiva jadatvam, jagatvam. So when that Sri Hari tam yat va saha eva sarvadishtanataya Shrihi iti uchyate Shrihi eva Hari. So there he is coming to say that there is no difference between Shri and Hari, because Shri eva Hari. Why? Sarvadishtanataya, that is the substratum for everything. Both the Maya is also in the Ishvara, the Avidya is in the Jiva. The Jivatvam and separatedness from the Ishvaratvam is because of the Avidya and the Maya. So tat haranena tam harati katam atmajnana pradhanena tad nashayati iti Sri Hari. And who can do it? The one who becomes gold. Suppose the one becomes gold, the one that becomes the ornaments, the gold becomes the ornaments. So the gold only can make us know that the gold is what you are seeing is gold only, not the ornament. Ornament is the name and form given on the gold. So that knowledge, atmajnana pradhanena nashayati. What happens? We will see the gold in the ornaments. Even though we have the appearance of the gold ornament, we will know it is gold. Just as when somebody tells you that the wateriness in a mirage is not real water, you will know that it is because of the difference in density of the hot air at the bottom and the cold air at the top. That watery feeling is coming. Once that knowledge comes, you won't run after for the water in the desert for it. But an animal, mriga means is a deer, a desert deer. It doesn't have the viveka, so it runs towards and keeps running, because the more it runs, the more the water moves away from it until it falls dead. So that is why the mriga trishna word also has come. Mrigasya trishna, mriga trishna, and that never gets fulfilled because it keeps running. Same way, if we try to run for the solution in the world outside, we will never get this thing. We may live hundreds and shatajanma godi suhridai punyo vina libyate. We may have so many years, so many lives, or so many attempts to know that thing, but no amount of knowledge of outside world is not going to give what is the knower behind the knowing. We may go to quantum physics or go to black hole or go to cosmos and see so many of these things, but all those times we are forgetting I am there as a knower of the whole thing, and what is my nature and what is my relationship with this everything which I am experiencing through my sense organs. That knowledge, until it dawns on you, you will be always chasing for the answer in the world outside, to find an answer. Where is the consciousness? Is it in neurons? Is it in singularity? All those questions which can come from the quantum physics or even otherwise which are coming. You may search at it, but the personal experience of aham janami. So that janami is happening in me. It cannot be seen outside. that knowledge can be given only by Atma Jnana. Okay. Now, nanu kim anena avidya tatkarya haranena iti ashankya parama purushartha prapti bhavati iti suchayitum tasya paramananta rupatvat aham aha paramanantam iti parama avinashitva niratishayatvabhyam utkrishta anandam sukha vishesha tadrupam ityartha. So here he is defining what is that moksha state, or what is the paramanandatvam. Sri Harim paramanandam. So the word paramanandam is taken from there. Avidya tatkarya haranena. Now avidya is an effect. It is a cause for the confusion, but once it has caused, it has also become the effect. So in the Brihadaranya Upanishad, Sureshwaracharya uses a very beautiful this analogy. Anatma tathedu nirakarana vartana atmana atmatvam siddhed. That is, anatma tathedu nirakarana vartmana means through the root of anatma tathedu. Here also is saying that avidya tatkarya haranena atmana atmatvam siddhed. The same atma only is achieving atma by removing the karana, the karyam gets this thing, because just as the rope is not a snake, that jnanam, the moment it comes, you don't continue to see the rope anymore. Then the swarupa of the rope is divulged by the ajnana haranena, avidya haranena. That itself is the purushartha. Moksham is the purushartha. Four purusharthas is moksha is the sarvotkrishtam. Tasya parama purushartha praptir bhavati suchayitum tasya paramananda rupatvam. So paramananda rupatvam itself is the mukti. Parama purushartha prapti. Moksha karanam. Moksha karanam is avidya haranam. Just as I said about the illness, when it is removed, your natural state of sukhatvam comes. Same way, the moment of avidya is, and the causes for the avidya is removed, that karya haranatvena paramananda rupatvam papnodi. Ananda sad parama avinashitva niratishayatva utkrishta. It is utkrishta of avinashi and niratishayatvam. Avinashitvam can happen only when there is something is known as vinasha, and same way atishayatvam can remain only when there are things to compare between the two. So avinashitvam niratishayatvam tadhyam utkrishta. It is superior than the two states which, as you will say, avinashitva, I become immortal, and I have a happiness which is uncomparable with anything. That is all still lower. Tadhyam utkrishtaha anandam sukha visheshatva tadrupam ityartha. That sukha visheshatva, the pure state of happiness, is what it is called moksha. Okay, now we have come to think. Now there is one more paragraph. Do you want to complete this, or we'll keep it for next class, say 30? What do you say? Because this is the final one.
We'll do it for next class, Mahodaya.
Okay, because I want to know your timing. That's why.
Yeah.
Okay, then any questions on this one? You can take 10 minutes for the question and answers. Naina Bhagini, do you understand that Chaitanyam Jadam?
Avgatam.
No? Yeah.
Okay, to understand. But I will hear the recording again, then I will understand more.
Okay. It is because that I told you about sunlight falling on different objects. Only some can reflect. Then you say the shining objects. Others are non-shining objects. Same way, the jivatvam is exhibited in some objects of creation. Some objects which is not created. That doesn't mean the Satchidananda Rupatvam or Paramananda Rupatvam. The root substratum is like Akasha is everywhere. Same way, everything is in that knowledge only. Now Satchidananda Swarupam only it exists. Okay. Any Lalita Bhagini questions? Chandu Mahodaya, Abhishek?
No, Mahadaya. No.
No, Mahodaya.
Vamshi, Shobha?
No, Mahodaya.
No, Mahodaya.
Mahodaya, can you just go to the previous slide? It's not the previous one. No, that is 1 second. Yeah. Tatra you said Anandah Sukha Vishesha Tadrupam ityartah. Anandah is different and Sukha is different, right? Like it's Vishyat it agatat Sukham bhavati kila. Tatra Anandah Sukha Vishesha. Anyway, you're telling it's Parama immortal and Vina, it's immortal, it's incomparable in nature. And why is it comparing here with Visheshas Tadrupam ityartah, Mahodaya?
Because Anandam we only know as I told you, Sukham is Swarupaha. Anandam is the caused by our own imagination. So Sukha Vishesha Tadrupam. It is more than Sukham, because we have Sukham in our life, isn't it?
Yes.
But we don't know what is Anandam. We think that our Sukha Avastha itself is Anandam. But if you want to know, but yet you cannot explain that some what you call glance of that comes in Sushupti.
Yes.
So that stage is Paramanandam for when we are in a deep sleep, not even with any deep dream. But that is not the real Paramanandam of our Swarupa. But since it is reflecting in the Chit, when we wake up, we say we had a good sleep and I was so happy. I had a very happy and good sleep. That is a reflected happiness. But there, these two are there. Avinashit nasha bodham nasti, niradishayattum avi asti. I never felt that I am going to die, because in all other state I have a feeling that I will die one day or the other. But in the deep sleep only I didn't have a feeling that I am going to die. I never had any knowledge. Not even, see, that's why the niradishayattvabhyam utkrishta. So these two, feeling what you are feeling in the deep sleep, tabhyam utkrishta ananda. And what it is, immediately we will think it is a sukha. So then if he is correcting immediately, sukha visheshas tadrupam. It's a vishesha sukha.
Astu. Okay, now it's a bit clear. Astu. There it is ashankya. Ashankya
is shankya. Shankya is shanka. The a is a upasarga, so lyap.
Oh, astu. Ashankya. Astu. Yeah, just need to go
Shankate. Shankate is the Atmanipadam, I think.
I'm not sure.
Shankate only.
Why?
It's Atmanipadam.
Not sure, Mahodaya. I need to look.
So upasargatvena शङ्कत्वम् इति आशङ्क्या भवति.
अस्तु. You were telling about karya and karanam, right? That is a bit tat karya haranena. That you are, can you just come again if you have just 2 minutes of time? I don't want to take it long.
See, karya haranena. See, karyam karanat abhinnah. Mud pot is a karyam. Okay? Tasya karanam kim? Mriteva. Only the mud is the cause for the mud pot, no?
Okay, astu. You mean to say the pot is the karanam? No, the pot is the karyam.
Karanam is pot is the karyam. Mrit is the karanam.
Mrit is
now
the karanam.
Tat karya haranena. There the word haranena is by removing, not by destroying. If you remove the karanam from the karyam, tat karya haranena avidya nashyate.
Yes. Astu.
That is, our nature by itself is Shuddha Buddha Mukta Swabhavaha. That is the famous word Shankaracharya uses in all his explanations. Vayam tu Shuddha Mukta Swabhavatvat Paramananda Swarupaha. Avidya karanena aham na tat iti vichintya aham dehosmi mama griham mama desham putrekshana dittekshana lokeshana, all these eshanas will come. Tat haranena eva paramanandatvam prapnoti. And that is something which is not real. That is the reason why the mud has never become a pot except for the shape and the form. The mud is there even in the pot. So the Satchitananda has not really become a jiva, because it is reflecting in a chit. The chit identifies with the prana. So the prana thinks it is chinta shakti, kara kriya shakti. So I am the karta, I am the one who knows. Everything is because of that tadatmyam between prana and the chaitanya. The problem with most of our thinking is that the moment we say chaitanya, we all think only as, life. But that is not the case. It is not life what we are talking about. It is the knowledge, awareness, existence, which is the substratum for everything. Where it gets reflected, we call it as life. Where it doesn't get reflected, we call it as jada. But light is falling on everything. For us also, tell me one object which is outside our knowledge. Even as a child in the womb, when we didn't have the mind and the aham and all those thoughts also, the prana shakti is there, because of which the body, if it was bit by a mosquito, or even when we are as an infant, when we fall and hit somewhere, we cry. Why? Because there is a pain related to the body. So the deha tadatmam, even that stage it is there, even though we don't express it. And memory, as I told you, is not a part of the mind or the intellect, which today everybody is saying it's a part of the mind. But memory is a spot in the brain where it is recorded. It is part of the body, by touching which the buddhi can read what is written there. It is like a hard disk or a memory card. when that place gets corrupted, in the case of Alzheimer's or other people, dementia people, the buddhi, even though it can read otherwise, it will read only things which it can read where the data has damaged, it cannot read. So what the people in dementia will do is they will be only able to respond to that which the brain can read and respond. That area where the memory has decayed, they may not be able to read, and the buddhi may not be able to read and respond. So from that it is very clear that memory is a physical object or a spot in the brain which is stored, especially in the frontal cortex of the brain.
अस्तु महोदय, धन्यवादः.
धन्यवादः. ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. हरिः ओम्. श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः. हरिः ओम्. धन्यवादः.
धन्यवादः.
धन्यवादः महोदय.
धन्यवादः महोदय. नमस्कारः.